In vlog 2, we'll be talking about hostile designs. When we, like every day, just walking around, literally sitting down anywhere, we never notice how gullible these things be to our mind and like how gullible they are when they just sitting around us every single day, just floating around the world and we don't even know. But a hostile design is basically all in the mind. You feel me? Like it's just however you feel, however you feel like what you think that can be made by affordance. That's what it is. Like hostile designs come in all shapes, all types of forms, all types of sizes. Hostile designs may even sometimes have a certain type of design that's actually, for remembrance or a statue or any other things like that. So like certain things can be certain differences with hostile designs, but all the time, most of the time, is how you look at the image or how you peep the image. In the hostile design analysis project, I gave an example of how a man was sitting on a frame. This was sitting down on a frame that was covering the flowers and the plants inside a public community. That's a hostile design because that frame he was sitting on wasn't meant for a seat. You feel me? Like it wasn't meant to be made as a seat. But as we know how to make sit down in chairs, how to, maneuver around the world, we make it that our own self with our own mind. So hostile designs are everywhere, honestly. Like you can make anything out of a hostile design. It's just how you look at things, how you view things in the world. A lot of people view things in the world differently, but that's really one of the main ones. And one of the main things of how things are getting viewed is hostile designs. But backdooring on a hostile design, that's when affordances come in. Affordances is something you were afforded to do or something you were taught basically when you were younger and you were afforded it to do. Like, they're not going to teach me to use a chair if I can barely hold my upper weight up. That's an affordance, you feel me? So, like, me using a chair wouldn't be comparable to my 1-year-old cousin using the chair when he can't even walk or he can't even sit himself up right now. So coming around all those types of things, those all things click together, like they click ASAP. So when you put those two and two together, you could make anything out of it. So like you would, like I said, how affordances is when like just me learning how to sit in a chair or me learning how to sit up tall without a chair, without a back on a chair, just standing up straight, standing up tall. So like when I go out in public, any little frame that I see that has a flat bottom, I will think that's a chair. Like I could think, oh, I could take a sit there. Even just walking down the street, a lot of kids growing up played outside. They just seen a curve and was like, oh, I'm gonna take a sit there because it's a flat surface. You can take a seat anywhere. That's all hostile designs are really. It's how you view things. For another example, it's basically anything, like anything. So just one waterfall. People give people waterfalls like out of another person's drink. That's the same thing as a water fountain. Water fountain is just to be taught. We learned how to use a water fountain, so now we started giving each other waterfalls to other drinks. So putting all those things together really are just a memorable thing. Like you growing up, you getting older, you developing more in life, and getting older and older as you grow up. You just learning these different skills, different tasks, different things to become more productive in life, basically making your life easier than anybody in any other life. So when we're just talking about hostile designs, it's not a bad thing, you feel me? Even though that's not what it's supposed to be used for, but hostile designs can be very useful in life and you wouldn't even notice it. We use hostile designs probably, I can say, 8 out of 10 times a day. 8 out of 10 a day, and you really don't even notice it. Just leaning up against the wall. That's an example of hostile design. Just anything really. Just me going to the track and then sitting on a high jump mat. I'm using that as a seat, even though that's not guaranteed a seat. Like, that's all hostile design is. It's about how you view things and how you are viewing them as you get older. Thank you.